स्ट्रेस की हम बात कर रहे हैं, जब सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन रखेंगे, एसओपी को खुद फॉलो कर लेंगे, तो आई होप के विल बी एबल टू लिव दिस पेंडेमिक एंड इज गोइंग टू स्टे फॉर अ व्हाइल। ऐसा नहीं है कि इस साल खत्म हो जाएगा, वैक्सीन इज द ओनली होप फॉर अस। बट जो वायरस है और ये हर महीने में कितने इसमें म्यूटेशंस होती हैं, यू डोंट नो कौन सी वैक्सीन आपको कितना इफेक्टिव मदद करेगी। तो एसओपी फॉलो करना के बिना कोई चारा नहीं है। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को इम्प्रूव करना, मैन पावर को ट्रेन करना, दिस आर पार्ट ऑफ द फाइट, तो बहुत जरूरी है। लेकिन लोगों को एसओपी फॉलो, डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जब मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, लोगों को मेडिकल जो केयर है वो प्रोवाइड करने की, होम आइसोलेशन के साथ काफ़ी परेशानियाँ आती हैं। आप देखें पेशेंट टाइम डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जैसे यहाँ पर 4000 पॉजिटिव पेशेंट होते हैं, हाउ टू रीच आउट टू देम। सर्विलेंस टीम्स घरों में जा रही हैं, लेकिन 4000 लोगों को डेली जाके देखना वाज़ेह चैलेंज। देन एस्टैब्लिश कंट्रोल रूम, आज की डेट तक हमारे कंट्रोल रूम जितने हैं 10 मेडिकल ब्लॉक्स में, देन एट डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल, एट सीएमओ लेवल, मोर देन 40,000 कॉल्स आर मेड टू दिस पॉजिटिव पेशेंट्स एट द मोमेंट। देन कोविड किट्स की जो बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट होती है मेडिसिन की, टेम्परेचर कंट्रोल करने के लिए, कुछ इन्फेक्शन के लिए, वो प्रोवाइड की गई हर एक पेशेंट को। देन वन मोर कंसेप्ट वाज टेली कंसल्टेशन, हमारे 24 डॉक्टर्स से दे वर पुट ऑन दिस टेली कंसल्टेशन के लिए दे वर डिप्लॉयड। उसमें भी कम से कम 26,000 कॉल लोगों से हमें डॉक्टर्स को मिली। और उसमें ये जो मेंटल हेल्थ रिलेटेड बहुत सारी कॉल्स थी, उनको जो एंजाइटी थी उसे दूर करने में काफ़ी कामयाब हुए। टेस्टिंग मैंने आपको बताया, नया कंसेप्ट शुरू किया है इसमें कि हमें वी हैव टू लिव विद इट। हमें लोगों को भी करना है, इस तरीके से ट्रेन भी करना है कैसे इसको हैंडल करें। आप 2 लाख की पॉपुलेशन को 10 या 20 मोबाइल टेस्टिंग टीम से नहीं चला सकते हैं। तो न्यू कंसेप्ट कैम जो ऑनरेबल एसडी साहब का था कि आप हर पंचायत में कोविड केयर सेंटर बना लीजिए 5 बेडेड, जिसमें 1 बेड ऑक्सीजन से लिंक हो। उसके 2 पहलू थे। नंबर 1 कि आप वहाँ के जो लोकल आशा वर्कर्स हैं, आंगनबाड़ी वर्कर, उन्हें ट्रेन कर लीजिए कि दे कैन डू दिस टेस्ट। वो हमने शुरू कर लिया है। इनफैक्ट कल तक हमारी 200 पंचायतों में टेस्टिंग शुरू हो गई है, क्योंकि जस्ट 10-12 टेस्ट हर पंचायत, तो लोगों को अपने डोर स्टेप पर टेस्ट करने की वो सहूलत भी मिल गई है। और उसमें वो लोग जो पॉजिटिव आते हैं, सपोजिंग कोई बंदा उसके बाद जस्ट वन रूम कुछ पॉजिटिव आ रहा है, तो उसकी फैमिली पूरी जो है वो रिस्क में है, तो सारे कंटेक्ट में आएंगे और दे आर रिटर्न पॉजिटिव। उसे रोकने के लिए हम ऑफर भी करते हैं उन्हें कि आप इस कोविड केयर सेंटर में आ जाइए। अगर आप कुछ पॉजिटिव आए हैं, अपनी फैमिली को आपने बचाना है, आपको माइल्ड सिम्टम्स है या एसिम्प्टोमेटिक है, यू स्टे देयर, वी प्रोवाइड यू मेडिसिन, वी प्रोवाइड यू फूड, एवरीथिंग। अभी क्योंकि हमारा ग्राफ नीचे आ रहा है तो लोग इतना जा नहीं रहे हैं, बट आई नो कि अगर ये स्ट्रेंथन हो गया सिस्टम, यही नेक्स्ट वेव जो आनी है, एज पर हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट्स देयर चांसेस ऑफ थर्ड वेव, तो शायद पीएचडी भी उसमें इफेक्ट होंगे। उसके लिए हम तैयारी कर रहे हैं, तो ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर रैंप अप करना जरूरी है, वी आर ऑन इट। और एक और बात, इसमें कम्युनिटी पार्टिसिपेशन जो है वो इम्पॉर्टेंट हो गई है। these CCs are being run by the PRI पंचायत कमेटीज, उन्होंने करना है इसको। पूरी तरह वो तैयार हैं या नहीं है, बट ट्राइंग टू चेंज देयर माइंडसेट कि आप इसे ऑन कर लीजिए, और कर भी रहे हैं काफ़ी जगहों पर। आई होप इट इज सक्सेसफुल। वैक्सीनेशन पार्ट, बडगाम की बात करूँ, 25+ में हमने 78% लोगों को कवर कर दिया है वैक्सीनेशन। शुरू में देयर वाज क्वाइट हाई दिस वैक्सीनेशन हेजिटेंसी, बट वो ख़त्म हो गई। हमने मेंटल ब्लॉक जो है उसको ख़त्म कर लिया। इवन 18+ में जो टारगेट ग्रुप्स की हम वैक्सीनेशन कर रहे हैं, उसमें 69% हमारे यूनिवर्सल तो उनके लिए नहीं किया, लेकिन टारगेट ग्रुप्स हैं जैसा कि ट्रांसपोर्टर्स हैं, ड्राइवर्स हैं, क्लीनर्स, एक्स्ट्रा, उनकी वैक्सीनेशन करते हैं। रिलीफ लेयर में कुछ काम हुए हैं, जैसे हमने फ्री राशन गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से आया, एक तो रूटीन का राशन लोगों को दे रहे थे, उसके अलावा प्राइम मिनिस्टर गरीब कल्याण योजना में वी हैव प्रोवाइडेड देम फ्री राशन टू BPL फैमिलीज। कोविड असिस्टेंस में हमारे को यार 20,000 रजिस्टर्ड कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर्स इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट, एवरीबॉडी हैज बीन प्रोवाइडेड विद रुपीज 1,000। देन एक और ट्रेजेडी ये हुई कि हम हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में हुई है, यहाँ भी 17 बच्चे जो है हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में तैयारी रहते हैं, हमने आइडेंटिफाई किया है गवर्नमेंट के स्कीम लॉन्च हुई है विद प्रोवाइडिंग स्कॉलरशिप आल्सो देन पेंशन टू 2 फैमिली मेंबर्स मतलब कोविड को डेथ हुई है। वी आर रीचिंग आउट टू पीपल आल्सो। एनजीओज ने काफ़ी काम किया यहाँ पर अराउंड 2000 we have been able to control this pandemic at this moment, but third wave is going to come and is going to come this year only. We have to be prepared for that. उसके लिए हमें तैयारी करनी है। सबसे बड़ी बात लोगों को सीखना है कि किस तरीके से पेंडेमिक के साथ हमें रहना है। जब तक हमारी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं होगा, वी आर नॉट रेडी, तो फिर मेंटल हेल्थ और स्ट्रेस को रोकने की बात हम कर नहीं सकते हैं। जब तो लोगों को यह एश्योरेंस नहीं होगा कि हमारा हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इस काबिल है कि वो हमें ट्रीट कर पाएगा, हमें इस वायरस से बचाएगा, तो हम बात नहीं की जा सकती तो मेंटल स्ट्रेस से हमें बचा पाएंगे। हाँ, उसके साथ लोगों को ये बताना भी है कि यस वी आर रेडी, एवरीथिंग इज प्लेस। डरने की बात नहीं है, तभी वो होप जो है वो लोगों को स्ट्रेस से बचाएगी। सोसाइटी को एज ए होल, ना सिर्फ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, लोगों को मिल के हम काम पहले भी कर रहे हैं, तो आएगा जैसे और मजबूती के साथ मिल के एक जंग है जिसके साथ हमने लड़ना है। सिंपल बात। रिलीजियस स्कॉलर जो है उनका बड़ा रोल बनता है इसमें। कभी कभी अनफॉर्चुनेटली थोड़ा ये एक ऐसा इशू है जिस पर हम बात भी डर के करते हैं, लेकिन ये कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम्स भी क्रिएट करता है। देयर इज अ फनी वीडियो हम सोशल मीडिया और मेरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट की है। एक टीचर एक भाई के पास गए, भैया वैक्सीन लगवा दो, तो वो आगे से उसने चीठा गालियाँ दी। उसने कहा ये मेरे फेथ की बात है, ये मेरे फेथ को तबाह करेगा, मेरे दीन में नहीं लिखा हुआ वैक्सीन लगवाना। लेकिन साथ में दूसरा पॉइंट क्या है, अगर मुझे कोविड हो गया तो मैं सुसाइड कमिट कर लूँगा। अब दोनों चीज़ों को समझाने की जरूरत है। पहला गुनाह नहीं है, दूसरा है। तो ये कन्फ्यूजन लोगों के जहनों में भी रहती है, इसे दूर करना जरूरी है कि दीन और मेडिकल साइंस तो आपस में टकरा नहीं रहे, क्योंकि जंग नहीं है आपस में, ये दोनों एक दूसरे को सप्लीमेंट करते हैं और हमें दोनों को साथ लेके चलना है। तो आई होप सर हम तीसरी वेव के लिए भी तैयारी कर रहे हैं, इंशाल्लाह उसके साथ भी हम फाइट करेंगे, बट इट्स गोइंग टू कम एंड वी हैव टू रेडी फॉर इट। थैंक यू।
Permission of the Honorable Chair to Dr. Yasir. I want to know your opinion on this subject. Whether this COVID-19 infection has any pernicious effect on the memory of a person, long term or short term?
Actually, what we have seen in our clinical practice, this COVID-19 is not a disease of lung only. It has a syndromal picture. Syndromal picture means it affects your every organ. You must have heard about reports of cardiac deaths post-COVID. So it affects your heart also. And as rightly said, it affects your brain also. So there are long-term, we have seen a lot of COVID patients, elderly patients who go into delirium. Delirium means a confusional state. So once they come out of that delirium state, they have these cognitive deficits. They develop these cognitive deficits, which is as you rightly said, memory issues. Cognitive means memory issues. So they can land into dementia-like illnesses. So we have seen a lot of patients, around 50 patients, who are enrolled in our hospitals and who have developed post-COVID dementia. That's memory issues. But in elderly, in young population also, we have seen somewhat not that severe cognitive decline, but somewhat patients have reported that issues and post-COVID lethargy, बहुत lethargic feel करते हैं. So these kinds of, so in short, what I mean to say, COVID is not a disease of lung only. It has a syndromal picture. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shahbaz Ahmed Mirza, DDC BUDGAM, for your generous guidance, and thank you, Dr. Yasir, again for enlightening us about COVID. We also welcome Mr. Tahir Salim, SSP BUDGAM. He has also joined us. It is my privilege now to invite our Honorable Chief Guest, a man of distinct vision, an epitome of knowledge and experiences, and most importantly, an inspiration to all of us. Honorable Mr. Justice Ali Mohammad Magray, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Executive Chairman DLSA, for his Lordship's presidential address.
join in this spirit of be it from the civil and police administration of the district or from judiciary, only to ensure that the constitutional vote, which guarantees the rights of the citizens of India. The topic is not that we have to discuss the rights enshrined in the Constitution, but here reference is important because the right which flows for dignified life is the right to life guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution. We are also existing, and our existence is the source of different statutes flowing from the Constitution. So this is a part which is a constitutional obligation towards our citizens. Be it my principal district and session judge, Mr. Mohammad, who is the chairman of the District Legal Service Authority, and supported by my secretary, Ms. Mozia Paul, or by that matter, this Legal Service Authority, I am the executive chairman. By the authority is incomplete without taking forward the policies, the guidelines, the achievements by my member secretary, Mr. M.K. Sharma. We have able officer from the administration, both police and civil, heading this district. One is Mr. Shahbaz Mirza Saab, and another is Tahir Salim, the Superintendent of Police, Senior Superintendent of Police. We are supported by the other judicial officers like Mr. Sangala, Additional District and Session Judge, our Chief Judicial Magistrate, Mr. Kabir, Uzma and Jahangir, Sub-Division of this district. We have the technical support for ensuring this physical and virtual program, because this time you are not only in district BUDGAM, we are also around in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Union Territory of Ladakh and beyond that also. Because I am informed by the IT department of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and the District Court that the participants, the number is more than hundreds. Therefore, this program is not limited to the gathering here we have by physical mode. We have the technical team which is headed by Mr. Anup Sharma, and the support from the judiciary is Mr. Uzair and other his team. Maybe I will miss some of you all who have supported to ensure this becomes a success. But to meet here and have the very important limbs of this program who will be contributing to the society, they are contributing and they will be contributing, is Dr. Ishad Hussain, the head of the department of this mental and neurosciences in the Government Medical College, Srinagar. Equally is the professor, Mr. Arshad Hassan. They are very talented doctors and are available with us. Otherwise, in their absence, it is very difficult to manage the mental health and the stress level we are already undergoing. Now I am having the details. Global with reference to the number of the persons who are affected by this anxiety, stress, mental health problem. We have the detail which is the preventive and the remedial measures on this subject. But my personal assessment as a citizen of this country, because I am born in a family of have-nots, I have seen the atmosphere while growing and achieving the targets by the Creator of my belief, and with the support of my parents, the teachers around, the citizens of my area, senior citizens, or you call social activists, whatever name you give this time. There was no question of any citrus level. The growing was such that the atmosphere was conducive, the environment in the village and around, people were working hard for making their oath and speech. The schooling of the children was at the hands of those who were God-fearing. Their target was only, not the earnings, their target was only being one amongst these children to lead this society, to contribute for the progression of the whole mission. Their target was only. And they would give us the best education. They would create an atmosphere in the school where you feel homely, where you don't have any citrus. Around you have seen this time how much citrus these children have. So how can they achieve? How will their mental health progress? This is our future. If you are going on this system, then we will be surviving these children. As the children, so the nation. So please, while sharing this past history of my childhood, I come to the young age for the school, after school to the college. Same was the material available in the college. We show you, while educating you on the subject, they will citrus on your physical activities. There is no concept in my home while beginning my career that we have to go for some physical activities. That was a natural thing. Because my parents used to go in the early tea hours after prayers, the faith and belief they had. Both of them are there, and their soul rest in peace. But they would go for exercises. And this mental and physical exercise will add to our own strength of body and body strength. This was nature. Gone are the days when our children used to go for sleep late and rise when it's already hot. Our children are not seeing the mornings. Never ever, majority I believe. And our parents are not worried because they are fixed in different areas of their settlements. This is the area where you can just reduce the mental health. How much the doctor will do? How much the system will support you? You reach a doctor when it's already spined. And responsibility, you can't go and shoulder all these responsibilities with the administration. It comes at a late stage. Therefore, by doing so, I request all around who have joined this program that now, whatever is there, save his policy. How can this be saved? Material is with you, and the children from the morning, I have the information, they start their day by opening the mobile phone and go to the different sites. How will this child progress? How will this child have without mental disturbances while he sees different whole stories? The respectable doctors are here. He said you should not show the children these materials which disturb their mind. Their mindset should be to make their future. Their mindset should be only to go for education. Their mindset should be to go and spend some time on their spiritual belief and faith. We have forgotten about that. I have seen so many programs during this COVID-19 second wave on the television, on the social and other electronic media. But I have never seen any program which teaches us that what is the remedy finally, because we have faith and belief. Everybody has a faith and belief. Nobody stresses on that. That belief, your anxiety, your stress, your mental health level will come to stand in a strong position if you are having this spiritual strength. Someone is there, we believe there is someone who has created us, our creator. We don't go by the command of that, whatever is our religion. We have forgotten all that. We have left it to the administration, we have left it to the police, we have left it to the doctors, we have left it to the other system, we have left it to the TV channels, we have left it to social and electronic media. This may help you, but this will not help you ultimately. Go by the existence you have, go by the existence of your belief and faith. Then only this whole material which is available to us will be saved. That is point. We lay stress on the management of mental health, on the management of the stress level, and then for that, I thought that we should also contribute. Maybe this is not my area, this is not my service authority area. This is not the area of all judicial officers here present. But at the outset, I have made reference to the constitutional obligation we have all. And to achieve that constitutional obligation, this home you are using by both virtual and physical. I had asked my secretary DLSA that please restrict this physical gathering to the limit as per the notifications issued by the district administration. But virtually there is no limit. Speaking to socialize yourself. We have said physical distance, that means social distance also. No, that will kill us. That will kill us. If you don't socialize yourself, that is the end of your life. You have to socialize. We are here. We have met since morning. We have already seen the people here who are at their Lama periods. We discuss, we interact. We come to some conclusions on some difficulty, on some whatever problem we have around. It can be done only when we socialize ourselves. And if you go in isolation, you ask those COVID-19 patients who are advised to go for isolation, what is the disturbances they have faced? What is the status of their disturbance? What is the status of their anxiety? What is the status of their stress? They are not coming out of that. And we have added to that, I have seen my relations who have faced with this, near relations faced with this problem, they became the victim of this COVID-19. But I am the one who came and nearer to their place. I said, we are here. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose your strength. We are around you all. Your children are here, your wife is here, everybody is here. Don't go by this that you are in isolation, that is why you have been left by the world. No. We are here to support you. Doctors are there, they are advising you. Same with the system. See how much our doctors, the various war warriors, front runners, they have put their life to risk. And we should not forget them. We should go by their advices. So far as safety measures are concerned, so far as other things are concerned, so far as preventive measures are concerned, so far as remedial measures are concerned, so far as vaccination is there, all other things are there. These are myths. Sometimes someone says that because of this vaccine you will be harmed. How much harmed you can be? This is a tested vaccine. National, international level, there are experts, medical experts, scientists. We don't have that knowledge. They prescribe it. Doctors prescribe medicine. This medicine is manufactured after this is being certified by the competent authorities in India, ICMR, other renowned and well authorized bodies. Don't say this also increases the stress level. Instead of decreasing, we can just say request our people that you go for vaccination. This will save you from meeting this, even if you face with this disease, but it will control, it will do syndrome. Body syndrome antibodies will be there more. Even if you are victim, you become victim of this disease, it will not harm you to the extent it harms the one who is without vaccine. You have seen that also practically. You have seen, I watched this program of some 95-year-old lady. I was having both the doses of vaccine and I am now safe. And you have seen those who are without vaccine, the youngsters, 24 years, 23, 20, not 36, 35, whatever. The result is there. So, this is all what is required to reduce the citrus, the anxiety level, the other things, and to maintain our mental health. This is all what contribution we can make. We are here only to convey, to make available the experts who will advise our people. We are here to show them the strength that we are with you in these difficult times. Whatever problems you have on account of this mental health, on account of this citrus, which is already there. It's not that because of the COVID-19 disease, this mental health is getting disturbed. The management is no care, or the citrus and Dr. Saab is there. It is only, it has added to an extent, but already this existed. And existence I have discovered, I have described it to the best of my, whatever I have the noticed, and therefore these are the very important areas where we have to look into, and we have to keep available this. Now look into the figures we have. There is a saying of this noun named Spinner. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It is about how you drive, not where you are going. Mental health has been hidden behind a curtain of stigma and discrimination for too long. It is time to bring it out into the open. The magnitude, suffering and burden in terms of disability and cost for individuals, families and societies are staggering. In the last few years, the world has become more aware of this enormous burden and the potential for mental health gains. According to WHO, as World Health Organization, it is estimated that approximately 500 million individuals globally are affected by mental illness, alcoholism and or drug addiction. However, at any given time, it is estimated that approximately 20% of the adult population have a mental health problem. In India, psychiatric disorders are estimated to contribute to 11.6% of the global burden of disease. The increase in the incidence of depression in particular is alarming. Depression is a common illness worldwide. See the figures and how we have reached this question. Thereafter, we have, there's a lot of material I will ask my member secretary. We will distribute it among all the stakeholders later by standing by detail. Now see the current situation in India. There is alarming surge in mental health cases in India, and the ongoing pandemic has emerged as an eye-opener to show that India's mental health care system needs strengthening and more support from the central or state governments. So even before the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, there was already a mental health epidemic. As per the World Health Organization, about 15% of the total disease conditions around the world are related to mental illness. WHO has also noted that India has one of the largest populations suffering from mental illness, ranging from depression and anxiety to severe conditions like schizophrenia. The main cause for such an alarming situation is lack of understanding, awareness, sensitivity, and stigma attached towards people facing mental health issues. There is a serious shortage of mental health care workers in India, which also the survey they have made. As per WHO, mental health workforce in India per 1 lakh population include psychiatrists 0.3, nurses 0.12, psychologists 0.07, and social workers 0.07. They are required for managing this mental health. Present. Yes.
But requirement is 3 per lakh.
Requirement is 3 per lakh.
3 psychiatrists per lakh.
Per lakh.
Right now we have 0.3
Your point 3 on that's what they say. WHO, the requirement is more. Now these are policies. I will not go to this. This will be distributed. Now issues to be addressed. What are the issues to be addressed in this? India has highest number of suicides in the world. The high crime and drug addiction rate in India also has direct nexus with mental health. The pandemic has added unseen mental health issues which has unearthed drawbacks in the existing mental health infrastructure and laws/policies. This pandemic has emerged as an eye-opener to show that India's mental health care system needs strengthening and more support from the central or state governments. There is a complete lack of integrated mental health care and failure on implementation of the DMHP across India. Human rights and mental health care of vulnerable population need supportive legislations and policies, both hard and soft. Laws relevant to mental health care have been devised internationally and locally. Amendments in laws and the formation of new laws are often required and have been seen to occur in the area of mental health care in India. So far, reform in mental health care has largely been reactive, but never legislation policies carry the hope of proactive reforms. There are now some solutions. Mental health and physical activity. This is why I am talking about that. There are many reasons why physical activity is good for your body. Having a healthy heart and improving your joints and bones are just two. But did you know that physical activity is also beneficial for mental health and well-being? What impact does physical activity have on well-being? Physical activity has a huge potential to enhance our well-being. Even a short burst of 10 minutes. Brisk walking increases our mental alertness, energy and positive mood. You know that 24 hours we have different moods. But the survey says, Dr. Saab is here, he may correct me. Survey says if you go only for 10 minutes physical brisk walk, it will give strength to your mental health. Your mood will be slow, you will be happy. And sometimes also we are in our office, we are at home, we fight each other. This depends on, because our anxiety and stress level is so high, we cannot control our emotions. We have become so sensitive that for every very small issue we fight. We fight at home, we fight at workplace, we fight at around when we even go on travel. See, this is how we, because we have money. Health management is this mental health money. When you are in a position to manage this health, then only you say that this man is perfect. Because he doesn't lose the temper. What is losing temper? It is also an outcome of the stress and anxiety and disorders. The quality of a DLSA, we say first, patience. All times we say word use be patience. Patience. Because we have to hear those who are before our seeking the access to justice, seeking justice. The first principle, the first thing which one advises all of us internationally is that we should have patience. And we have patience. If you lose temper every minute, then what justice will you do? We are not in a position to hear. We have to hear others. We are not to just after every 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, we get reacted. We don't reach anywhere. So we have to have patience. This is not only taught by the system worldly, but it is a belief we all have. This is the first principle. When you have patience, you will hear other is losing heart, other is losing mind, other is losing anything. You will hear him patiently. Then maybe the time will come when this temper is coming down, because of anxiety and whatever stress and mental disorder, you will say, look here, at that time you did like this. Now you hear patient. You go by advising and ignoring. It did to some extent. It happens before between the husband and wife, money advice. But why would you? My advice to all of you is that the principle I have followed all along. Maybe this is not equitable. If she has some point, I keep on. I am listening only. I don't react. This has given the strength to my mental health. I have seen and experienced it. And after some I find an occasion. I say now is the occasion when we are happily distributing our thoughts, discussing our moments. And then is the time I say this is not done. And sometimes I get something I have, irrational or whatever, we come because we have a hot topic. So, because of diverse atmosphere, it is also for the police, it is also for the civil and police administration, both DLSA and Shahbaz. How much questions they have? How much trauma, how much stress, how much anxiety they have? Not their personal. They are also, because I am a judge of the district court, you are a judge of this, he is a district magistrate, he is a IAS officer, he is a IPS officer. All around here people are having different capacities, but it's not that. We get also disturbed. It's more 24 hours more, how we will put it. These are all the figures, and I hope that these figures will be distributed among you. And this is the time. I should also not take much time which will disturb you and your sitters. No, I should be in a position to create such an atmosphere, and I hope and trust that all of you this morning have enjoyed. Our citrus level has come to some extent to a decreasing position where your mental health is comfortable. We don't fight with our wives, we don't fight with our brothers, we don't fight with our friends, we don't go and fight with the enemy. We will go and display our solemn affirmation from this platform that the cause for which we all are here, we should have that satisfaction, we should have that achievement so that we get satisfied. It is my satisfaction. You are not to appease or please anyone. That should not be your policy. The policy should be that the cause for which we have all assembled here and have given this live and physical program on the management of mental and health and the citrus level, other management, this should have some achievement. We should say that it has gone beyond our limits. It has reached a hamlet. It has reached a village, it has reached a town, it has reached around, it has reached to all hospitals, it has reached to all patients. That tells them we are with you. This is a subject which needs time. But my paper, because I am working, we are working, see the difficult time I face it. Advices were that you should not go around. Be at your home. But we are having some questions. We can't forget that. That this advice is not for the district magistrate or the senior superintendent police or the judges like you. We have kept you available by virtual mode to all those who crave for justice. We have kept this authority available for 24/7 and 365 days for a children, for a youngster, for an old, for a widow, for whosoever needs the help. I remember Secretary has just given you the figures. How much work the authority has done, how much work this PLV, paralegal volunteer who has been a component of this achieving the targets fixed by the DLSA, fixed by the legislation, fixed by the rules and regulations, and given by us to all of them. How much work they have done. It is not a time here to describe that. But the accountability is somewhere, but the rewards are also there. I used to tell all of you here earlier also that you should not go by whatever is the reward we are being paid early. You should go by the reward is somewhere else, and we will get that by the grace of God. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my Lord, for giving us valuable insights. Lordship's words of wisdom shall guide us all in our efforts and endeavors. Thank you once again. Nonetheless, as we come to the concluding part of this program, we bear in mind that the best and beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, but they must be felt by heart, and gratitude is one such feeling amongst them. I stand before you with a deep sense of honor, privilege, and humility to express on behalf of District Legal Services Authority, BUDGAM, our profound gratitude to all the honorable dignitaries and invitees on sharing this momentous occasion with us. my first and foremost gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Ali Mohammad Magray, Judge, Common High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Executive Chairman of Jammu Kashmir Legal Services Authority, for his Lordship's gracious presence in the program in spite of Lordship's extremely busy schedule. We are also very grateful to Lordships for giving us the vision and guiding us in this endeavor, which is first of its kind in Jammu and Kashmir, as the program has been conducted in both physical and virtual mode simultaneously. Besides, the program has also been streamed live through electronic media, and the recording shall be circulated in all the schools, colleges and childcare institutions in District Budgam. We equally express our humble gratitude to Mr. Shahbaz Ahmed Mirza, Deputy Commissioner Budgam, and District Administration for extending its enormous support and actively associating with us for making this program a success. Our sincere thanks to Mr. M.K. Sharma, Member Secretary, Jammu Kashmir Legal Services Authority, praising the occasion. Our heartfelt gratitude to our speakers, Dr. Arshad Hussain and Dr. Yasir Hassan Rathar, for accepting our invitation to join us in the program despite their busy schedule. Our sincere thanks to Police and Medical Department for their efforts and arrangements made. Our special thanks to Mr. Anup Kumar, Central Project Coordinator e-Courts, for providing the e-platform and all the coordination and support by the e-Court staff, and heartfelt thanks to the Senior Technical Director and District Informatics Officer NIC Budgam. We also express our gratitude to PLVs and staff of DLSA Budgam for their active and tireless efforts. Our special thanks to CEO Budgam for coordinating with DLSA and all the students of District Budgam, and also to the children of all childcare institutions, governmental and non-governmental, who joined us through virtual mode today. We also extend our sincere thanks to all the invited guests for joining in the program, both through physical and virtual mode. A special word of thanks to the media, both print and electronic, for taking an interest in the program and for giving a wide coverage to it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for your kind attention. I seek permission of Lordship to close the function. Thank you, Lordship.